Hayes is taken aback by Moore's words, speechless for a moment. What?
You heard me.
How?
First, tell me, how did you plan to survive that robber's attack if Spectre had not arrived?
I didn't have a plan.
Wait, seriously? He was going to kill you.
Yeah, he was. Dr. Moore stares at Hayes, speechless.
Why were you willing to die to stop him?
Well, I'd be lying if I didn't mention that I'm an orphan, so nobody would miss me.
Don't you have friends? And who's taking care of you?
I haven't had friends in a long time. Trademarks are a status symbol. The popular kids have the best ones, and the losers have weak trademarks or none at all. Of course, I could have hung out with the other rejects, but...
But what?
I got on the bad side of the wrong kid, not long after my parents died. And ever since then, it's been a bad idea to associate with me.
Jesus.
Yeah. Regarding your other question, I lived with my grandparents until I turned 18 last month. They were stuck here raising me all those years.
Where are they now?
Arizona, living the retired life. They pay my rent and provide me with a living allowance.
I see. I should formally introduce myself. I'm Dr. Kelsey Moore. I run the science wing of the GenH Academy. I'm not a hero, but I teach multiple courses to students in general studies and engineering. I work with Mr. Bradley Hunt, the man you met earlier today.
Yeah, we had a fun chat.
I know. You're in quite a predicament, aren't you?
That's putting it lightly. My trademark is the thing holding me back, and I can't fix that.
I can.
Really? How?
I'm a doctor, the academic kind. My trademark is called gene kinesis. I can analyze a person's genetic makeup and understand the significance behind every gene. It's not a heroic trademark, but it helped me determine my career path. I'm the best geneticist in the country.
Not to be rude, but I've never heard of you.
Don't worry. It's not exactly a field where you get a lot of attention.
Moore thinks hard for a moment.
Listen, if you come with me to my lab at the academy, I can explain further.
Why can't you explain it here?
Important things shouldn't be discussed on a random street. I know it sounds weird, but if you trust me, good things will happen.
Hayes hesitates for a moment. This is so strange, but I don't think she's lying. What if she actually can fix my problem? I can't pass up this opportunity. You've caught my interest, but you must understand I'm a little skeptical about this.
I'd be surprised if you weren't. But please, trust me.
Okay. I will.
Good, then come with me.
All right. Hayes gets into the car with Dr. Moore. The two drive to GenH Academy. A massive wall blocks all sight of the campus. Hayes stares in awe. Whoa.
You've never been here before, I take it?
No, I've only ever seen it on TV.
Just wait until you see the inside.
Moore stops the car abruptly. Whoa, what was that?
I know you won't like this, but you need to get in the trunk.
What?
You see that gate down the road?
Yeah?
There's no guard because the academy security is airtight. I need to use my ID card to perform a retinal and vocal scan. While that's happening, cameras will take pictures of the car to log my arrival. I can't let anyone know I brought you here.
Why?
You'll know once I've explained everything.
Okay. Hayes hides in the car's trunk while Dr. Moore drives into the school. She's asking me to take a lot of leaps of faith. This had better be worth it. Moore opens the trunk, allowing Hayes to step out. He finds himself in GenH's parking garage. Why does it feel like we're breaking in?
Well, you are.
Thanks.
Come on, let's get to my lab.
Won't there be cameras on the way?
No, there's no need to stress students out with unnecessary security. Nobody gets in or out of this campus without someone knowing. No, there's no need to stress students out with unnecessary security. Nobody gets in or out of this campus without someone knowing.
What about me?
Am I not someone?
Fair enough. They start walking toward the garage elevator.
So tell me, how much are you willing to give up to be a hero?
Why do I get the feeling you're foreshadowing something?
Please answer the question.
Honestly, everything. But that isn't saying a lot given I don't have much to begin with.
Trust me, there's always something to lose.
They walk into the elevator. Dr. Moore presses a button. Why me?
What do you mean?
Why do you want to help me? I'm sure plenty of other people with weak trademarks wish to be heroes. What's unique about me that made you want to track me down and stalk me?
Oh, you noticed that.
Who wouldn't notice a car trying to stay 10 miles below the speed limit behind you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I wasn't very stealthy. To answer your question, it's your trademark. I'll explain once we get to the lab, but I wanted to meet you and learn about your abilities. Fortunately, seeing you in action taught me everything I needed to know. Furthermore, you understand something at a young age that some heroes go their whole careers without knowing.
And that is?
When you help someone, don't hesitate.
Kinda like what you're doing right now.
Your dream is one worth helping you achieve.
The elevator stops, the door opens, and they walk down the hall.
We're almost there.
Whatever it is you're bringing me here for, it must be top secret, right?
Indeed it is.
Then why haven't you sworn me to secrecy yet? They stop at a large door. Dr. Moore uses her ID to access a panel and open it.
If you were the type of person to blab about this, I wouldn't have brought you here.
They enter a massive, circular laboratory, filled with various panels, devices, and equipment. This is like something out of a science fiction movie.
You should see the sci-fi-esque equipment they use for the hero course. Those gadgets make this room look like child's play.
Wow. Dr. Moore approaches a computer, signs in, and begins typing. Subsequently, a panel in the floor opens, and a locked freezer emerges.
This is my life's work.
Dr. Moore walks up to the freezer and uses her ID to open it. Inside are 4 syringes containing bright purple liquid.
This is how I can help you.
What are they? Some kind of drug?
Tell me, how are our trademarks decided?
In our 24th chromosome pair, it works similarly to how our sex chromosomes work, except instead of X and Y, they're called 0 and infinity. If you get 2 infinities, you get a fused version of your parents' trademarks, like me. If you only get 1, you get a random new trademark, and if you get 2 zeros, you're powerless.
That's what the syringes were created for. To genetically modify a person's 0 chromosome into an infinity, forcing the creation of a trademark. This is Project H, the hero serum.
Hayes is speechless, staring at Dr. Moore. Has it worked?
It has been used on 2 people, and has been successful both times.
What? You gave 2 people trademarks? How could you keep this a secret?
Because I can't let this serum fall into the wrong hands.
What? What do you mean?
You're too kind-hearted. If I were to share this with the world, the government would likely seize my work. They'd try to weaponize soldiers with nearly a dozen trademarks to fight their wars. I can't allow this fantastic creation to become a weapon of mass destruction. That's why I've kept it a secret all these years. And you're now the 7th person to know about my life's work.
Who are the others?
The first 2 people to receive the serum, my sister and the granddaughter of the chancellor of this academy. The other 3 are Mr. Hunt, the chancellor himself, and the school nurse. That's all.
But you said 7th. You're missing someone.
Because he's gone.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. I didn't know him well. This serum could alter the balance of power, especially if it falls into the hands of those with malicious intentions. Do you understand why you can never speak openly about it?
Yes, I do.
Good. As for your question about the importance of your trademark, the 2 people I've used the serum on didn't have trademarks. In their case, I tricked the body into believing it should have developed a trademark, converting a 0 into an infinity. With you, I'd be modifying genes that have already created a trademark, transforming an infinity into a 0. We'd be crossing into new territory.
Would I lose my healing trademark?
No, it's already developed. It can't be taken away. This would only cause you to create a second, hopefully more valuable trademark. There are rare cases of some people being born with 2 trademarks, so we're not talking about something theoretically impossible.
Got it.
In fact, your healing is what makes this possible. If the serum doesn't work, at least you might be able to recover from any damage inflicted.
So, I'm your guinea pig, huh?
No.
Relax, I'm joking. Sign me up for this.
Wait, I didn't mean... You should think this over for a day or 2 and then give me your final answer. You need to understand that even if this works, there are potential side effects to worry about, and you'll have to spend considerable time understanding and learning the new trademark. You'll be far behind in your development. That GenH Academy might be out of the question. Furthermore...
I said sign me up. Dr. Moore sweats a little.
But you...
I get it. Side effect this, behind the curve that. It all sounds intimidating, but you just told me that this serum could give me a chance at being a hero. I'm not gonna let that opportunity pass me by for anything. I don't need a day or 2.
You're right. It would be a bit of a tease for me to bring you here, explain everything, and send you on your merry way. You took the test 9 times. You're committed enough to the challenges you'll face along the way.
Dr. Moore clenches her fist.
It'll be hard to find a better candidate than him. If I don't use it now, I'll never know the answer to so many of my questions.
Dr. Moore glances at the freezer containing the serum.
Take off your shirt and lie on the table.
Okay. Hayes does so. Dr. Moore places all 4 Project Q syringes into different arms on a machine.
I'm going to restrain your arms and legs.
Why?
You're going to be injected with all 4 of the syringes simultaneously. 1 in each arm, your chest, and your neck. You'll only stay conscious for a few seconds, and then you'll start convulsing.
Okay, so I'm going to have a seizure, basically. Is that the worst of it?
No. And then you'll enter a coma.
Huh. For how long?
I'm not sure.
What?
Well, the other 2 woke up after a week, so that's my estimate. You're trial number 3, so I'll be able to give a definitive answer next time.
Great.
Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Moore walks over to her control panel.
Just remember, I can't control the outcome. You could get another weak trademark, so be prepared for that.
I'm aware, and I'm hopeful.
All right, then let's get started.
Okay, so should I brace myself or...
Starting now.
Wait, no countdown? Hayes is injected with all 4 needles at the same time, and the serum courses through his veins. Whoa. Hayes convulses as the serum takes effect. Hayes instantly passes out. Dr. Moore takes a deep breath.
What have I done?
Hayes finds himself on the floor of an ancient, overgrown circular room with 6 pillars. Hayes stands up and looks around the dimly lit room. Dr. Moore? Where am I? Hayes approaches one of the pillars and examines it. As Hayes places his hand on the pillar, his irises glow. The pillar becomes the same color as his eyes, gray. Startling him, the room begins to shake. The other 5 pillars take on their own respective colors. Red, yellow, blue, green, and white. This is getting weirder by the minute. Hayes is shocked at the end of his sentence as he hears his voice 5 more times. What the? Hayes looks to his side and sees 5 clones of himself. The only difference between them is that each of their eyes is a different color, mirroring the pillar's colors. The white-eyed clone specifically catches Hayes' eye, because the whites of his eyes are black. Hayes suddenly wakes up, letting out a large gasp. He has an IV drip in his arm. He's groggy and his head is pounding. He glances around and realizes he's in his bedroom. Ugh. How the hell did I end up back here? Hayes tries to stand up, but his legs are wobbly. He falls back onto the bed. Whoa! Hayes notices his cell phone next to his bed. It has a sticky note on the back that reads, "When you wake up, call me for help. Dr. Moore." So it wasn't a dream. But how long was I out for? Hayes picks up his cell phone and sees the date. February 23rd, 2017. A whole week?! Hayes takes a deep breath. Other than my legs being asleep, I don't feel all that different. I wonder if it actually worked. Hayes takes the sticky note off the back of his phone and cuts his hand. It instantly heals. Well, at least she was right about the healing not going away. Hayes calls Moore.
Hello?
I'm alive.
You woke up.
You say that like you were worried I wouldn't.
Well, if you didn't by the end of the day, I would have reason to be worried.
Well, luckily we avoided that scenario.
Indeed. Stay in bed, don't overexert yourself. I'll be there soon.
Okay. Moore arrives and helps Hayes to his kitchen, sitting him down at a table. How'd you get me back here?
Well, I couldn't exactly leave you sleeping in my lab for a week, so once you were in a stable condition, I borrowed a gurney from the nurse's office and wheeled you to my car. Well, I couldn't exactly leave you sleeping in my lab for a week, so once you were in a stable condition, I borrowed a gurney from the nurse's office and wheeled you to my car.
And my house keys were on me, so...
Yep, it was pretty easy from there. I've been stopping by once a week to check that you're okay.
Thanks, but what about my school? There's no way nobody noticed I've been missing.
I took care of that. As far as they know, you had pink eye. You had a compelling doctor's note.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm in my senior year. I probably didn't miss much. Did it work?
It definitely did, but it's on a case-by-case basis. I don't have a consistent way to test your new trademark.
You're sure?
I've done this twice before. Trust me, it worked. You'll just have to go about your day and see if you randomly discover how to use it. That's the way everyone learns about their trademark.
Okay, but if I get Healing 2 Electric Boogaloo, I'm gonna be pissed.
Did you have any dreams while you were asleep? There may be a hint in one of them.
No, none that I remember.
Oh well, I'm sure you'll figure out your new trademark on your own soon enough.
Dr. Moore starts to walk away.
I should return to GenH before people wonder where I am. You know how to reach me if you need help, or have any further questions.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Moore. You might have given me a second chance at being a hero. And that means the world to me.
Don't mention it. I created this serum for this exact scenario. To help someone in need. Take it easy, Hayes. This is only the beginning.
Dr. Moore exits and walks away. She bites her lip and looks back at Hayes' apartment. After a moment, she sighs and departs. Hayes sits quietly in his home. It's a weird feeling knowing a week has passed and I didn't live through it. It's like I've skipped ahead in time. Hayes clenches his fist. Which also means that my final chance at the HAE is a week sooner. I have to figure out about my new trademark. Then, I need to learn how to use it well enough to pass the exam. This won't be easy. Hayes sees the paper that Mr. Hunt had handed him on the ground. It's kind of funny how fast everything happened. I went from talking to Mr. Hunt to fighting off an armed robber to an experimental test subject in just under 10 hours. I guess that's what I can do when I have nothing to lose and nobody to go home to. I hope that's not how it'll be forever. Hayes picks up the paper, grunts in frustration, crumples up the paper, and throws it into the trash. Ugh, not happening. For the next 2 weeks, Hayes trains intensively and studies for the exam. Despite his best efforts, he cannot determine whether he has acquired a new trademark. Come on, why? Hayes checks his calendar and sees the HAE is fast approaching. much to his chagrin. An armored truck drives alone down the road. Two men, Wentz and Muller, wearing riot gear, sans helmets, are in the cab. Muller, in the passenger seat, glances out the window and sees Nashville in the distance.
Beautiful city.
It sure is.
Wish we could pass through it. Liven up this trip a bit.
Yeah, no thanks.
Why?
Did they not tell you who we're transporting?
I just know we can make explosives.
Seriously? He can do a whole lot more than that. He can turn himself...
Suddenly, Taro appears from behind a bush and tosses a spike strip onto the road. Wentz cannot avoid it and drives over the spikes. The truck slides to a halt. Wentz puts on his riot helmet and grabs his M4.
Why are you stopping? I thought this thing had run flats.
The run flats won't get us to the rendezvous. We need to neutralize the threat and call for backup.
Right.
Muller reaches for the radio, but it's not working.
What the hell?
You must have someone with a trademark that blocks radio signals. Gear up and let's take these guys out.
Muller nods, puts on his riot helmet, and grabs his M4. The pair jumps out of the vehicle, aiming back at the spikes, spotting Harbinger and Taro. As they pass by the back of the truck, Wentz knocks on the back doors. Two more riot-clad men, Peterson and Wilson, leap out with their respective weapons. Inside the back of the truck lies a shirtless man, Nitrogliss, cryogenically frozen in a vertical pod.
What happened?
Spikes. They were ready for us.
Is there seriously only two of them?
No, there must be more.
Taro glances at Harbinger.
How do you want this to go?
I'll take him on. Alone.
You want to stretch your legs?
I can't let you boys have all the fun every time.
Harbinger starts walking toward the four armed men.
Howdy, boys!
The four men open fire, peppering Harbinger with bullets. However, Harbinger stays standing throughout the entire barrage. Taro doesn't react.
Cease fire!
The men stop firing their guns. Harbinger is still standing, his body riddled with holes. Suddenly, all the blood spewed from the bullets leaps off the ground and back into Harbinger's body, leaving him seemingly unharmed.
Now, that was just plain rude.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Calm down, Muller. It's just a trademark. All we have to do is identify its weakness.
Oh, I've got a feeling you're not going to do that.
How the hell did you know our route?
Not even an exchange of names. Some people... Oh, we didn't know your route. I just used this.
Harbinger waves a red garment in the air.
The hell is that?
This? We found it at a place where Colossus originally brought Nitrogliss down. I think it was his shirt. And it probably wasn't red before the fight.
What does that mean?
It means he tracked us using Nitrogliss, predicted our route, and ambushed us.
Ding, ding, ding! This man just won a prize.
What kind of prize?
He gets to die first.
You're not killing anyone!
Damn! This man just went double or nothing and won. Now you get to die slowly.
Harbinger whistles. His arms detach from his body and form into two ferocious dogs made of blood. The men tense up.
Yeah, these girls really give new meaning to bloodhounds, don't they? Sally, Susan, give that boy his prize.
Harbinger's bloodhounds charge into action. The men open fire, but the bullets pass through the dogs, dealing no damage.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
The dogs lunge at Wentz and begin ripping him apart limb from limb.
Ah!
The dogs finish their assault and stare down the remaining three men.
Guys! What do we do?
Are either of your trademarks capable of stopping these things?
No.
Nope. Fuck.
Now that you boys understand the gravity of this situation, I'll give you the choice to live if You let me take your prisoner with no questions asked.
We should take that deal.
Hell no. I've seen this kind of guy before. He's gonna kill us anyway.
Then what do we do?
You two run. Get in the truck and drive as fast as you can.
I'm getting bored over here.
What are you talking about, son?
Go now!
Peterson charges down the bloodhounds. They begin ripping him apart. Wilson and Muller watch in horror for a brief moment before running to the truck. Wilson takes the wheel. The truck drives off at a reduced maximum speed.
Seriously? I still had more prizes to give out! Ugh. Radio Forest, let him know we've got runners.
Muller is taking deep breaths as Wilson concentrates on driving.
What are we gonna do?
There's a lake not far from here. If we're gonna lose this prisoner, I'm gonna make it hard for them to get him.
And what'll happen to us?
What do you think? Peterson didn't save us by sacrificing himself. He just bought us some—
Suddenly, an arrow pierces the driver's side window and stabs into Wilson's head, killing him instantly.
Oh, fuck!
Forrest lowers his compound bow and smiles. 3 motorcycles carrying Harbinger, Taro, and Miles approach the truck from behind.
All right, let's kill the last one and get...
Muller steps out of the vehicle with his hands up.
Why, hello there! If you're trying to see if my deal is still on the table, you've got some balls.
No, I'm just hoping that if I surrender, you'll give me a painless death.
You know what? Sure. Get on your knees.
Muller gulps and does as he's told. Harbinger draws his sidearm and aims it at Muller.
Any final words?
Nope.
Harbinger goes to fire, but the gun disappears from his hand.
What the?
The gun appears in Muller's hand. He turns around and aims at the container holding Nitrogliss.
Shit!
Taro quickly throws a knife into Muller's back, but the gun still fires. Nitrogliss is unharmed.
Whew! That was a good trick.
Harbinger takes his gun back from Muller and executes him.
Glad I packed the hollow points.
Mr. Nogasek, I wouldn't speak too soon.
What? Why?
Muller's bullet missed Nitrogliss and instead hit the locking mechanism for his cryogenic pod.
Radio Force and tell him to get the hell out of here!
Harbinger speed walks back to his motorcycle.
What about the mission?
I'd rather fail the mission than risk our lives. Now move!
Harbinger and his men drive off. Nitrogliss's pod opens, and he emerges. He's barefoot, only wearing a pair of prison jumpsuit pants, and his palms have metal holes in them.
Who wants to die?
Nitrogliss looks around and sees nothing but Muller's body outside the truck. He steps out of the vehicle, looking around. He sees Wilson's dead body in the cab.
Well, this is boring.
Nitrogliss spots Nashville in the distance.
Never mind.
Nitrogliss starts walking toward the city. Hayes walks down a city sidewalk with his head held low and his hood up.
I should have felt something by now, right? I know she assured me it worked, but come on. Who goes 2 weeks without using their trademark, even by accident?
Hayes continues walking down the street, disappointed. He looks over at a pair of heroes patrolling the street.
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry I haven't been able to carry on your legacy.
Hayes clenches his fist.
I'm trying my hardest, but I think this is the end of the line. I let my guard down. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew that something was off. I could feel it. I was born with a downgraded version of your magnificent trademarks. I loved when you told me stories about your crime fighting. They inspired me to strive for greatness, carry on your legacy, and just help people. All I've ever wanted is to be a hero like you, but I was dealt a terrible hand.
Hayes arrives at a grocery store and starts to enter, but he stops and stares at his reflection in one of the windows.
Everything I've ever wanted to achieve seems out of reach because I wasn't born good enough. I fight every day to counteract my deficiencies, train hard and study diligently, but none of it matters because I was given rotten luck.
Hayes closes his eyes and grinds his teeth.
I don't want to give up. I don't want to settle for anything else. I just want to be a hero. I don't care about fame or being the strongest. The money doesn't mean anything to me either. All I want to do is help people. But at the end of the day, not everyone gets what they want.
Hayes clenches his fist tighter and lets out a loud, frustrated grunt. Suddenly, a booming explosion goes off in the distance. The ground shakes, and Hayes is knocked off balance.
What the hell?
Hayes opens his eyes, revealing that his irises have turned red. The two heroes on the opposite side of the street run toward the sound of the explosion.
What's going on?
The heroes disappear down an alleyway.
That was a colossal explosion. It has to be a villain. But what kind of moron attacks in broad daylight?
Hayes follows after them. He sees other people running away from the explosion in fear. The two heroes run out of the alleyway and onto another street. There is a thick cloud of smoke, flipped cars, and fire filling the road. People are running for their lives, screaming.
Who could have done all of this with just a single blast? I don't know. But we might be out of our league here.
Suddenly, an injured hero gets thrown out of the smoke and rolls to a stop before the pair. The hero groans in pain. He has severe burns on the left side of his body.
Jesus Christ!
They rush to the aid of the injured hero.
What happened? Are you all right?
The injured hero reaches out to his comrades.
Run! Ugh.
He dies.
Oh no! Did he say run? Not until we know who the hell is responsible for this!
Suddenly, maniacal laughter rings out from within the smoke.
It's funny you bring up hell, because that's where I'll be sending you, heroes!
Huh?
A figure emerges from the smoke. It's Nitrogliss, carrying 2 sticks of dynamite.
Who are you?
Oh? You don't know me? Well, I guess I still need to build my reputation.
Sparks fly from Nitrogliss's thumbs, igniting the dynamite fuses.
I'm the new villain in town. Call me Nitrogliss.
Nitrogliss throws the dynamite at the heroes.
Ah!
Suddenly, a female hero leaps down from a rooftop, grabs the dynamite sticks out of the air, and throws them back at Nitrogliss.
What the fuck?
The sticks explode in Nitrogliss's face. The heroine, femme fatale, lands safely on the ground.
Another fly that needs swatting.
Thank goodness! It's femme fatale!
Why are you two standing around doing nothing? What are your ranks?
I'm C tier, ma'am! Me too!
Well, then, get your acts together! This guy is at least an A tier villain, so tend to the injured civilians and help evacuate the area.
But we can help you fight!
Did I stutter?
The heroes cower.
No, ma'am!
The C-tier heroes run off.
Oh, look at you! Barking orders like you have the situation under control.
Nitrogliss emerges from the smoke of the explosion with only a few scrapes and bruises.
Do I not?
Of course not! That was a nice try, but my body's immune to all explosions. My arms and legs aren't getting blown off by my own dynamite.
That's fine.
Fatal cracks her knuckles and neck.
I'll just rip them off.
Hayes watches from the alleyway.
Holy crap! That's femme fatale. She's an A-tier hero. This is gonna be one crazy fight.
Sorry, little girl, but I'll be damned if I get taken out before my own explosive finale.
Looks like you're gonna be damned then.
You're awfully confident for someone all alone.
You're nothing but a scrawny little sparkler. I might be overqualified for this task.
Nitrogliss smiles from ear to ear.
Oh, really?
2 sticks of dynamite emerge from the holes in Nitrogliss's hands.
What the?
You think you can beat me, huh? Well, you're forgetting one crucial detail.
Nitrogliss lights up a stick of dynamite.
You have more distractions than I do!
Nitrogliss throws the dynamite through the 4th floor window of an apartment building.
Now fetch!
Fatal instantly sprints towards the building.
God damn it!
Fatal's legs pulsate with energy, and her running speed accelerates as she leaves a dust trail. Fatal leaps through the window, grabs the dynamite, and extinguishes the fuse.
Phew.
The couple is terrified, shaking in the corner.
Don't worry. I'll handle everything, folks. Just run to safety.
Nitrogliss starts clapping.
Nice one, girlie!
Nitrogliss conjures another stick of dynamite.
Ready for round 2?
Fatal approaches the window and looks down at Nitrogliss.
They keep distracting me by attacking innocent people and wreaking mayhem. As much as I don't like it, I have to play goalie until backup arrives.
Nitrogliss surveys the streets, admiring the chaos.
I suppose I'll play around for just a little longer before getting serious.
Hayes notices a small string protruding from the back of Nitrogliss's neck.
What is that? His hair? No, he's blonde. Then maybe that's...
Nitrogliss looks at the row of abandoned cars in the street beside the alley where Hayes is hiding. Nitrogliss lights the sticks of dynamite.
Here he goes again!
I love a good fight, but the setting isn't perfect yet. It needs a little more fire.
Nitrogliss chucks the sticks at the group of cars.
Oh shit!
I can't get to it in time!
The dynamite causes a massive chain reaction, knocking Hayes to the ground and engulfing the city block in smoke and flames. Nitrogliss laughs hysterically.
Fucking maniac.
He sits up. His bruises and cuts from the explosion don't heal immediately.
Ugh, guess I got a little too close to the fire.
Hayes glances at a flaming car mirror that landed beside his head.
But I didn't get burned?
Hayes reaches his hand out toward the flames.
I can't even feel the heat.
Hayes stares into the fire intensely. He notices the flame in the moving.
Is this?
Hayes stares into the fire intensely. He notices the flames moving in sync with his fingers. Hayes stares into his palm. He tightens his concentration on the center of his hand, and after a few seconds, an ember forms. Hayes' eyes widen with hope.